Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to a unscheduled episode of Grinding the Ladder. The reason why I'm recording this episode today is because of this deck. It is a secret Paladin deck that I noticed today on the Wild Hearthstone subreddit and that I decided to test. So I'm going to show you the fourth game with a little bit of the story on how I got to this deck. And after it, I'll come back, give you some stats, and try to explain why I believe that this deck is probably a little bit broken. So I'll see you in a bit.
Uther versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
I will fight.
All right. Trying to get a curve here. So this is the fourth game that I'm playing with this deck. This is a pretty good curve. And so far, I basically beat everyone. So the story behind this deck was that today I arrived home. Today I opened the browser to check like the Hearthstone news and stuff. And on Reddit, it's draw for sure. On Reddit, there was this thread about this deck having a 71. About this deck having a 71% win rate. So I checked a chess replay and it does in fact show a 71% win rate, but the most interesting... That's fine, my friend, if you think that I'm not going to hit that. But the most interesting statistic about it was not the... was not the 71... Oh man, that was a misplay. I should have attacked with this one. The most interesting statistic was not that one, was that it was the most played deck in the last 3 days. And for the most played deck to have a 71% win rate, that really says something about the deck. It says, for instance, that it's pretty broken.
Weapons ready.
So he has 5 cards. So I'm going to tap here to see. If I play Muster for Battle, he'll probably clear it. But if I play this, if I play these two and then Mysterious Challenger, I might have a shot. So that's my play. He will probably not want. There you go. And now. Okay. So now it's the Mysterious Challenger turn.
Who am I?
Weapons ready.
Business. Job done.
Okay.
Your magic shall not save.
Go right ahead, my friend. That does work.
Down!
If you could, yeah, that's good.
Are you mocking me?
Okay. Sounds good. So I should really play. Yeah, I'm going wide because I want to try to.
Reporting for duty.
I want to try to go as wide as possible,
Stop asking questions.
so that I can use Tarim.
Job's done.
Even if he plays the summoner card thing, I probably have a chance.
Get down!
Yeah, he wants to clear my board. And you'd probably be able to do it. Well, I don't know why he did that. It's just weird.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay. This sounds like a good play here.
Stop asking questions. Justice.
Because, again, even if he plays something that clears this board, with Tarim I'll be pretty close to finishing the game. Oh yeah, here we go.
One do. I try this.
Free from Amber, which will give him that. That's fine. Yeah, so 4 games in a row, this deck is basically just wrecking everything. And if in the first games I wasn't too sure of how to play them, now that I feel a little bit more comfortable, and I became comfortable with like 4 games, it's not a hard deck to play. I guess that this deck is doing things. Hello again, hope you enjoyed the game. I think it's pretty obvious what that deck is. It's a Secrets Paladin that has some cards from the latest expansions, namely Sunkeeper Tarim and Call to Arms. The deck felt to me pretty broken. The reason that this deck caught my attention when I checked the Wild Hearthstone subreddit was that someone was calling out the deck as a 71% win rate, which is pretty high, even for a individual deck list. But the thing, when I checked the stats of the deck, was a little bit more alarming than that. According to HS Replay, the deck has got 4,000 plays in the last 3 days, which makes it the most played deck, or which means that with the deck with the highest frequency observed, at least, and it does in fact have a win rate of 71%. Why is this a little bit broken? Well, generally speaking, when a deck becomes the flavor of the month, what happens is that it's a deck with a high win rate because the player that created it and then the people that followed him are usually high level players, which means that as the deck trickles down in the ranks and gets a larger adoption by the population, the win rate tends to lower over time as it gets more plays. Now, when a deck gets to the highest frequency and also to the highest win rate, that means that a lot of people are playing the deck without actually dropping the win rate of the deck. That to me means that the deck is probably quite broken. So I'll leave you. I don't know who created this deck list. The deck felt really solid to me. It didn't. It wasn't fun, I have to say. It wasn't a deck that I appreciated playing, although it does have some decisions because you want to build boards for Tarim and things like that. But overall, you can, for the most part, play Mysterious Challenger on curve and probably win the game. Okay, it's up to you to play the deck or not, but to me, it's certainly feels like a meta breaker at the moment. Alright, tomorrow I will return with the scheduled videos. Bye bye.